You can't get anybody willing to involve themselves with anything that you're trying to do unless you be personable, unless you at least try to hear them out if they have an issue or they have a problem. Um, Communication is and has always been one of the biggest things for me. I think Jeremiah and Mason would probably agree on that. Um, our
Yeah.
culture is, like you said, yes, there are some cowboy moments for sure. Uh, we embrace that. Um, you know, especially in early GWAT, the media would portray a lot of these people and a lot of these units as a lot of different things, but they were professionals for a reason, and we like to think of ourselves similarly. We do things professionally, um, but we can get a little crazy at times, in a good way.
To, to interject, like in I know there was with Blackwater the big situation where they fired machine guns into a crowd because they were taking fire from the crowd.
Yep.
Like obviously, that kind of stuff happens. And our unit, we've tried to learn the lessons from the past to avoid that stuff because we try, I actually like to think about it where like we have to actually think about public perception with what we do, but then we also have to think about the practical gunfight that we're in at the moment. You can have all the PR wins in the world, but if all your men are dead because of it, what did you achieve? So we kind of balance it. We want to make it where our unit could have that good PR realistically, but at the end of the day, getting our guys out alive is our main goal.
That's pretty fascinating. I mean, definitely, you guys are taking leadership seriously, developing those relationships and, again, kind of, developing the lore in terms of PMC ops. And I got a note in terms of what you said on communications. That applies not only tactically but also, behind the scenes, RTB. It's one thing to be able to shoot and to move, but if you can't communicate, man, you're at a disadvantage, and you're putting your teammates at a disadvantage as well. So, sounds like you guys have a really well-rounded and kind of developed just spirit, esprit de corps in the unit. So that again, that's impressive.